looking in pretty good shape here in the Midlands, at least right now. Just a couple of light showers and sprinkles spreading from east to west across parts of the area. This is the outermost moisture and bands working their way across the area in association with Tropical Storm Chantal, which is now visible from radar. This is the radar view out in the Myrtle Beach area. Look at that large swath of showers and storms, and you can also see the most intense lightning near that center of circulation. All of this weather stays to our east. That is really good news when it comes to the weather here in the Midlands. All of this will be moving inland, impacting the eastern part of South Carolina, so the PD area and portions of North Carolina. They're going to see a lot of this heavy rain and lightning and thunderstorm potential. That's going to lead to a higher end risk of flash flooding and also breezy winds as well. That is why tropical storm alerts are in effect all up and down the South Carolina coastline, even up towards Wilmington, North Carolina as well. Look at us though. We're on the western side of the system. The west side is the better side to be in relation to that center of circulation when it comes to tropical systems. It's typically the drier side. That's pretty evident considering there's not a lot of convection, that thunderstorm shower activity on the west side of the center of circulation. All of it staying east, but that doesn't mean that we're completely not expecting any impacts. We're definitely going to see some here at home, just not to the extent of what I think areas farther to our east will see. It moves inland later tonight and into tomorrow morning. Will probably make landfall around 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Right now moving to the north at around 8 miles an hour, so it's a pretty slow moving system, but as soon as it moves inland it will quickly fall apart. It's going to be weakening pretty quickly due to that land interaction. It may become a remnant low as early Monday morning. Here's a look at future radar. Again, the bulk of the weather stays to our east, but I do want to keep in mind that our easternmost Midland counties, we're talking Lee, Sumter, Clarendon, Kershaw counties, there's a possibility that maybe you see some shower activity that could contain some locally heavy rainfall. So again, not completely out of the woods from minor impacts, but our chances of seeing those higher impacts just not as likely. And then even for our far most eastern area, western areas, I should say, we're just looking at some off and on showers as some of that energy kind of spreads out as Chantal falls apart as it moves inland. As I mentioned, our far most eastern areas have the better potential of feeling the impacts from possible locally heavy rainfall. That is where we have a slight risk in place for excessive rainfall. Again, it can be on the lower end side. There could be some areas that could see some minor flooding in those areas. Again, under that slight risk that have poor drainage or low lying. So I do want you to be mindful of that later tonight going into tomorrow morning as Chantal weakens and moves in overhead. We'll all see winds pick up as well. We had breezy winds in place today, but winds will also become breezy later tonight as Chantal moves in overhead. 20 to 30 mile an hour wind gusts in general, but there could be some locally higher winds, maybe 30-35 closer to that center of circulation. So our easternmost areas will have a better likelihood of seeing breezy winds and locally heavy rainfall. The extent of those impacts will be a lot lower the farther west that you go. So I do again want you to give you the first alert to the potential of impacts from Chantal later tonight going into tomorrow morning. Fortunately, better weather is in store for Monday and Tuesday. Chances of rain lower during that time, but will eventually ramp back up over the course of next week.